Hello, welcome to lift class. Today you're going to need obviously dumbbells because we're lifting. I have 8s, 10s, and 15s. I'm actually going to stay on a little bit of the light side today. So if you want to go heavier, please by all means grab heavier weights than what I have, okay? We've all got a full body workout. Squats, lunges, push-ups, bent over rows, deadlifts. We'll eventually get to clean to press, hammers, triceps, sit-ups. All right, so we've got full body everything we're working. That hopefully gives you an idea of what weights you're going to be using. Today's word while you get out your weights is I am committed. What a great word. As we finish off the month and start a new one, I can't believe that it's almost August. It blows my mind. But you're committed. You're here. You're in it to win it, right? I understand the value of hard work and pursue my goals relentlessly. That's such a great word right there at the end. Relentlessly committed. All right, I'm going to start the timer. We're going to warm up. You can play your own music. Set your watches to weightlifting or cross training, whatever you want to do, because we're going to be moving pretty quickly through the exercises. We're going to repeat everything 3 times. We'll go through everything 3 times. We're just going to change the timing increment. So we'll start with a nice long warm up. It's like a minute of exercises throughout the warm up. So that's like a 2, 4, 6, 7 minute warm up. And then we'll go through 2, 4, 6, 7 moves. And we're going to go through that 3 times. First time through 45 seconds, second time through 40 seconds, last time through a quick 30 seconds. So by the end, if you're not fatigued and you feel like you could do a little bit more, grab your heavier weights once we get to that set, if that makes sense. Or start off with your heavy weight set 1 and then you can taper down if you need to, otherwise stick with those weights. Those are my suggestions for you. I have a mat, just in case you want a mat out. Water, sweat towel, start your watches. Let's start our sweat session right now with body weight squats, toes forward, nice wide stance. So you get as wide as you need to be so that you can come on down and back. Knees stay behind the toes, okay? So you see that as I come down. Let's work on a good form during our warm up. Chest is up. Oh my quad, Becky. Look at her squat. I just had to say it once what was on my shirt today, okay? Squat, squat, squat. Ignore that beep if you can hear it, that's my oven. Multitasking today. That's the great thing about working out at home, right? If you need to go do something like go to the bathroom or take cookies out of the oven, you were trying to use up your zucchini. You can hit pause and go get that. Don't walk away from me, come back. All right, headed into reverse lunges. Take them nice and slow, nothing crazy. We're just gonna come down and back. Stand up, down and back, stand up. Let's work on really good form. Bending 90-90 with both knees, shoulders over your hips, step up in your front heel. Balance on your back foot. So my body is a little, I should say a lot tired, a lot sore. I've been lifting heavy in some of my workouts here at home. My husband and I are both doing a lifting program together. So every morning we wake up and we do different muscle groups. Doing great. We're on week 2, but I'm really sore. Anytime you change up what you're doing, right, that happens. So when you see that I'm lifting a little bit lighter today, that's my reason why I'm listening to my body. Listen to your body. If you feel like this weekend you did a lot, you're kind of wrecked, you're coming down to push-ups next. Do a whole 50 seconds of push-ups, so take your time. If you feel like you need to take it a little easy today, then do that. But if you feel like, man, I'm strong today, I'm feeling it, push the heavy weights, okay? Like I said, we've got 45, 40, and 30-second intervals today, okay? So that should allow you to get probably 12, 10, and then 8 reps of some of the exercises. Maybe more, maybe less, I don't know. I'm just giving you an average. So, think about pushing heavy weights. Maybe today is the day that you're going to go up. That oven's just going to beep, 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 beep because I set the time. Go ahead and finish off your push-ups for 15 more seconds. This is just to warm up your chest. Then we're going to lay all the way down on our stomachs. So right now, one more. Come all the way down. All right, we're going to just do a Superman lift just to warm up our lower back and start activating our glutes. So toes on the ground, please. Lift, squeeze, contract your back muscles. Lift, squeeze. We're warming up our backs. Shoulder blades pulled together in the back. Trying to get your chest off the floor. Then once you can get your chest off the floor, you're trying to get your rib cage off the floor. Lift. And lift. You know, ignore those beeps. Can you hear them now? Ignore those. You're going to hear the ones that are nice and loud next to you. That's when we're going to transition. 10 more seconds here. You're contracting your abdominals as you lift. Pulling out your air. Come up to all fours. Hands underneath your shoulders. Curl your toes under, down dog. Take a nice big stretch. Chin up, eye gaze to your fingertips. I caught myself looking at my toes. Plank, down dog. Plank, down dog. We're warming up the shoulders, engaging our core. Draw your belly button in, pike up your hips. What part of your body are you using to pike up? I use my arms and shoulders a lot. I'm trying to work on engaging my abdominals. Some days when I really focus on it, I can. Breathing. Try 2 more. Then you may drop down to all fours. We're going to go into our low lunge twist because it wouldn't be a workout if we didn't do lunge twist, right? We always do those and warm up. Why? Because they're really good for you. All right, so open up your hip, leg forward, low lunge. Twist open through your torso, hand back down, step to plank, switch. Okay? Some people, this isn't the world's greatest stretch. This is part of the world's greatest stretch. So if you want to know the world's greatest stretch, I think there's a little bit more involved in it. I think maybe a stretch back, then forward, then hip flexor, and such sorts of things. I have to review it. I don't remember it off the top of my head. But let's just keep low lunge twisting. We'll do the world's greatest stretches tomorrow during my class. Stretch everything out, and we're going to feel amazing once everything's all loosened up and stretched out. All right, take a big step up. Mat comes out of the way. We're going to get a little bit of movement as we walk 2 lunges forward and a little jog back, okay? 2 lunges forward. A little jog back. We should be so warm right now. We should be so warm. Feel a little brighter today. Not only did I put on my floodlights, right? We tried that out a couple weeks ago, but I changed a light bulb. My goodness, it makes a difference. You ever have that happen to you where you're like, it's really dim in your own, there's a light bulb out. Okay, then you change the light bulb and you're like, oh, it's so bright. So bright. And then you check, you're like, did I buy the daylight light bulbs? Did I buy the white? Did I buy the soft white? So many options. All right, go ahead and hang tight here. Let's get ready for move 1. 45 seconds, squats. Second move, 45-second lunges. Third move, 45 seconds push-ups. Did you see we already did most of these, right? Fourth move, bend over row. Fifth move, deadlifts. Sixth move, hammer curl, bend, hinge, kick back. Hammers, hinge, kick back. Last move is a full setup. So let's go ahead and start with squats. Get your heavies, toes forward, elbow back. As soon as you got your weights, let's go. Heels pushing the floor, toes forward, chest up, chin up, nose up. Drive through your legs, push and squeeze at the top. Push the ground away from you. You really got to think about that. Squeeze and lift to the top. Squeeze and lift to the top. Let's get through this first set. 7 minutes are behind us in the warm-up. 7 minutes are ahead of us in set 1, all right? We can do this, we can do this. We've got 2 more reps right here. 15 seconds to switch out your weights, which I'm going to do. 4 lunges. Okay, reverse lunges alternating, 1 leg at a time, 2 leg movements back to back, set, go. We did squats, we're gonna do lunges. We'll come down and do chest, back, head back to a leg movement, head back to upper body, end with core. Step up in your front heel. Bend your knees, 90-90. Knee is always behind your toe, okay? I want your knee over your ankle actually, so you're stepping down and back. Shoulders stacked over your hips. You're not rocking or swinging, you're swaying. Tall posture, abdominals drawn in. Shoulders pulled down and back. Breathe as you start your heart rate climb. Last lunge, get ready for push-ups. The weights can come out of the way. And your toes are on your knees. You got push-ups. After push-ups, we'll stand it back up really quick, okay? 45 seconds of push-ups, the best ones you can do. Chest to the floor. Go. Drive your body up, push the floor away from you. Palms into the ground. Push. Hollow out your armpits. My oven is really bothering me now. I was hoping they'd be done before class. I made zucchini cookies because I got garden zucchini growing, too much of it, right? Always. And it's a really great recipe. If you'd like it, let me know. My kids said, Mom, can you make those? We haven't had them in years. And I said, yes. They want to know if they taste as good as when they were little, and so I thought I'd have them ready for them this morning. Put them in the oven before class. They still weren't done. They just needed a couple minutes. I didn't want you to wait, so I put on a timer, thinking it would just turn off and you'd be fine. All right, we're coming up for bent over rows. So, I think on a break, I'm going to quick run up there. We have a 30-second break coming up soon, but first bent over rows. You might see me disappear for a moment and come back like a magic trick. Pull right to your pockets. Elbows come up. Shoulder blades pull together. I grab my 10s for this. I'm going to squeeze micro hold at the top. Don't be afraid to lift heavy on these rows. Okay? Building your back, developing your back is such an important part of our bodies. And putting the puzzle pieces of fitness together. Strong back, great posture, standing straight and tall. Shoulder blades pulled down and back together as you squeeze. Release, stand. Deadlifts are next, so I'm going to go back to my heavier ones. Remember, slight bend in your knees. You're bending down to pick up your groceries with a flat back, proud chest. Everything's pulled back and you fold from the hips, squeeze from the booty. Okay? Let's go. 45 seconds. Back of the leg. Booty working here. Check yourself in your reflection somewhere. If you're feeling it in your lower back or even your upper back, chances are you're rounded like this and then pulling up. I need you to draw your shoulders down, back, shoulder blades together, chest out. It's like you're bend and snap. Butt, squeezing back of the legs. Pulling you back up to start. One more. All right, we're gonna go hammer curl, hinge, bicep kick back. Okay. Elbows pinned in, hinge forward, pull, kick back, release, stand up, do it again, okay? Set, go, curl, hinge, row, kick back, release, stand, curl, hinge, row, kick back, release, stand, curl. Got it? Kick back, curl. I want to make sure we got biceps and triceps in here today. We cannot ignore our arms. Last move after this is on the ground. Then I'm going to go get my cookies. I'm going to come back to you. We have a 30-second break, so you get to breathe. One more move. We're hitting the ground. We have a full reaching sit-up with or without your weight. Okay? L shape on your body at the top of the movement. L shape with your body right here. Okay, almost an L shape. We're gonna lift to the ceiling. Roll back down. Roll back up. Peel yourself off the floor. Roll back down. Roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Hollow out your center. Roll back down. Roll up. And back down. Try to feel as if I am there grabbing your handle of your dumbbell. If you have a dumbbell there, I'm grabbing the handle and pulling you up. You're just doing the work. All right, one more. Roll down and back, 30-second break. I'm running upstairs, we're gonna do it all again. Adjust your weights. And then back. They're a little bit more brown than I want them to be, but that's okay. All right, 40-second squats, go. I knew I'd get back in time. I am so sorry I had to do that. You know, it's just like rude of me to leave. I promise I'd come back. You guys can take a 30-second break without me telling you what to do. That was your chance to breathe. Drink water, change out your weights. Now we're back at it again. Now, squats are straightforward this round. We're gonna add on something on the next round to our squats. When we get to our lunges, next, we're adding on. All right, you get a 20-second break. So as I tell you the next move, we're gonna go reverse lunge. I'm gonna put weights in my hands when I do it. Side lunge, switch legs. Okay? Reverse lunge, side lunge, switch legs. Let's go right now. So lunge back, side lunge, make sure your space is cleared. You're not stepping any weights, then switch, reverse lunge, side lunge, reverse lunge, side lunge, frame your leg, push off your heel. Are we breathing? Did your heart rate just escalate a ton? Or is it just me because I ran up and down the stairs? We've got one of those 5 or 6 steps up the first floor from here, so. I'm gonna finish off with one more lunge, one more side lunge, time. Next up, bent over, row, stand, upright row. I'm gonna switch up my weights, my forearms are straining. So when you try it once, see how it feels for you. We go in 3, 2, 1. Back, pull, shoulders, rise up. Okay? Well, bend over row, upright row. Bend over row, upright row. I'm going to keep these weights, they're 8s, I didn't mean to rhyme that, for my next exercise as well. We're going to do similar movement. We're just going to take off the row. We're going to press. Okay? So, one more here. Pause. That was 40 seconds. We're done with that one, okay? Moving on. Deadlift. Hike them up to a clean. Press. Deadlift. Raise the front of your body, flip them, press them. Okay? Use your butt. Abdominals engaged. And fold forward. Rise up, row. Rack, press. Come back down the same way. Deadlift, rack, press. Release. Deadlift, rack, press. So if you can, use the power of your legs, right, to draw the weights up to your shoulders. Deadlift, rack, press. Deadlift, deadlift, rack, press. So I'm using my booty and my hamstrings, my backside to pull up, and then my shoulders to press, release. Hammers and tries next, okay? I'm gonna stick with the same weights. Nothing changes on this one. We're gonna hammer curl, hinge, tricep kick back. Breathe for 12 seconds. Sweat starting to pour. I forgot push-ups. Well, after we do our sit-ups, we'll do the push-ups because I forgot those. Sorry. All right, hammer. Bend over, kick back. I'm actually, if we forgot push-ups, I won't be mad. I won't be mad. Hold on. I was like, why does this set seem so short? Oh, yeah, we missed a move. Makes sense. So try not to let your shoulders creep in your ears as you pull back, kick back, okay? I get so excited about the lunge, side lunge, I forgot the push-up. I want to get right to our bent over rows. I love working the back, shoulders, so. Let's do one more here. Make your way down to the ground. Put one weight nearby for your full reaching sit-up. Let's do push-ups first, then we'll do sit-ups, okay? And after we lay down on our backs, we're gonna have a hard time flipping over, so let's just do it now. Push-ups first. Whew, on your knees or toes, 40 seconds. Chest to the floor. Go. Hollow out your armpits, push the floor away from you. When you hollow out your armpits, you should naturally squeeze your chest muscles. Okay, it should be a natural thing. Fix your neck, Tracy. I was looking down at my shadow. I gaze ahead of me. So if you have, you know, a wall in front of you, maybe your dumbbells in front of you, look at that. Get a neutral neck, a neutral spine, so you're not looking at your knees, your toes, hands. We've got 7 more seconds. How many more reps are you gonna get in? I'm gonna go one more. Flip it to my back with my 8-pound weight. Full reaching sit-ups. I'm going to go this way right now. I'm gonna face you as I lift up my sit-ups. Okay, weights up like an L. Head, neck, shoulders on the ground. Deep breath. Exhale, lift to the ceiling. Remember, I'm there, and I'm going to take your weight, and I'm going to pull you up. Except I'm not there. You're going to pull yourself up. I want you to imagine I'm there. Right when you're at that cusp, it's like you got head, neck, and shoulders off, and right there is that spot right before you get to your full reach that you need to just use the abdominal muscles you've got in your belly. They are there, I promise. We got to build them. 10 more seconds. We're going to go through everything one more time. This time, though, we'll add on a little bit and a couple moves. Just one move. Okay, go ahead and lower. Rest. We're going to add a squat, press, squat, press, squat, press. Everything else should be the same. 30 seconds. Each exercise. Feel yourself off the ground. Back to. Okay, squat press. I'm gonna grab 10s for this. I'm gonna use my shoulders. Okay, 30 seconds, we can do this. Rack them, toes forward, squat, press. Squat, press. If you wanna speed it up, speed it up. However, I don't advise, if you have a bad back, to speed it up. If you have bad knees, don't speed it up. Take your time, good form first. Squat, press, drive from the ground to the ceiling. You should feel your core engaged right here. It's holding you up, right? Last one. All right, lunge, side lunge, side lunge. You should feel by the end of class that you've got just enough work. You're ready to move on with your day, right? Whew. All right, ready, set. Lunge, side lunge, go. Switch sides. Watch your knees, so stay tall and upright. Push off your heel. What a great full body workout, huh? I'm not tooting my own horn. I actually just have, go ahead and hold, lifting programs that I go to. It's actually called Lift. the number 1 in the middle of it. We're doing push-ups, 30 seconds. If you'd like to make this a little more challenging, push-up, shoulder tap. Go, push-up, tap, push-up, tap. If you want to add a little more on, otherwise keep it with a push-up, okay? Anyways, I have a lift class that I subscribe to. They send me these workouts. This is the very first one. I did adjust a couple movements because it was missing biceps and triceps, and I wanted to add that in. I also had front lunges, and I didn't like front lunges. So I changed it to reverse. All right, we're back up. Bend over row. Upright row. I'm going with my 8s again because it felt really good on my upright row on my forearms. I have to massage these out later. You guys, I'm complaining, aren't I? I gotta stop that. Feels good. Bend over, pull. Stand up, row. Pull, stand, pull. All we're doing is we're pulling. We're using our pull muscles. So anyways, what I was going to say is that I'm just triggered right now. Go ahead and stop to do some self-care. That's what I would call it. I need to do some self-care. So a reminder to you too. Mine is going to come at the very right time tomorrow. A self-care stretch with you. We've got deadlift, clean, press. So don't skip tomorrow. Ready, set, go. Fold forward, rise up, rack, press, release. Fold forward, fold, rack, press. A little powerlifting move here for you. Even if you have 5s, even if you have 3s, right? It doesn't matter. Even if you have 40s. And time. We did push-ups, we did bent over rows. We did our deadlift, clean to press. We now have hammers, tricep kickbacks. Like your sweat. Sip of water. Ready, pin your elbows in and hammer, curl, lower, kickback. Release, curl, fold, rise, kickback. I should say raise your elbows, right? Curl, fold, row, kickback. Get a little extra bonus row in here. Use the back of your arms, squeeze at the top. Use the front of your arms. Finish it off here. And already on the floor, I'm gonna go heavy weight. Last move. Or stretch it out. See how fast that went? You don't have to spend a lot of time, especially if you have heavy weights. If you're feeling like, man, I didn't really get a lot of this workout, go get heavy weights. Invest in yourself. Go buy that next increment of weight up. I promise you will use it and you'll be happy that you invested in it, okay? Somebody told me recently Walmart was having a sale. Oh, maybe check that out. That's where I've gotten a lot of my dumbbells. Free virus. We might be back to those prices for weights at least right now. So, all right, lower down. Deep breath, breathe. Let's stretch everything out. Okay, let's start with one leg up, one leg out. Hamstring and calf stretch, point, release, point, release. I think we did these stretches yesterday. We're gonna do them again today. Tomorrow we'll get fancy and do all the pretty stretches. Point, release, point, release. Woo, switch legs. You should feel amazing right now, right? We moved really quickly, so that gives you a little extra of a burn. If you lifted heavy, you're gonna burn the rest of the day. Go ahead and rock yourself to sit. Let's come into a butterfly. Open up your hips, lean forward with your chest, tall, proud. All right, feet out in front of you. Reach towards your toes. Up tall, torso twist. Who needs that today? Switching to the other side. Lay down on your stomach. Take a tea. scorpion tail over the top. Whew. Dang it. Bye, cramp. All right, switching to the other side. Drink lots of water today. Take care of your body, fuel it well. Put good food in it, right? We need vitamins and minerals that come from plants. Eat some of those. Whatever your favorite proteins are, munch on those. Your healthy carbohydrates, which fruits and vegetables are carbohydrates, by the way. Don't let that fool you. But your healthy carbohydrates are things like quinoa, brown rice, oats, potatoes, sweet potatoes, things like that, okay? So think about when you're putting those carbohydrates in your mouth, sprouted bread or sprouted bread like Ezekiel bread and things like that. Those are the closest things, right, to plants in a grain that you can find. Stick with those. I can give you advice with something like granola and cereal. You've got to look at that sugar content and what's actually in it. Read your ingredients. We're doing a thread through. But you take it to the other side. I always think granola and cereal is like a treat, right? It's almost like ice cream, it's a treat. So stick, otherwise we're switching sides to those really great whole grains, like I said, brown rice, quinoa, potatoes. Sweet potatoes have more vitamins and minerals in it, so unless you're allergic to them, like my daughter, eat some of those. I didn't like them when I was younger, but I love them now. It's an acquired taste. Come on all fours, we're gonna cat-cow. That's the cool thing about, I guess, getting older, one of the cool things, because there's not a lot, right? Besides wisdom and knowledge, I think one of the cool things is your taste buds change and you start maybe acquiring taste for things that are healthier for you that you didn't earlier in life, right? Brussels sprouts. Sweet potatoes for me. Curl your toes under, push to down dog, walk your feet wide, forward, fold. Hold, drop your chin, roll up. Let's do a little tricep stretch here. Another thing is like nuts and seeds. I didn't like nuts and seeds when I was younger. Now I'm like, ooh, nuts and seeds. I had to switch sides. I don't know, maybe there's something that you enjoy now that you didn't when you were a kid. And vice versa, there's things I ate when I was a kid that, like, I don't know. Lots of things, actually. Rise up, take a little side bend. Other side. Center, release. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale. Have a great day. Miss Express here. I'll see you back here tomorrow. We'll do mind class and stretch it all out. Have I said that enough that we have mind tomorrow? Bye, guys.